well, so you never miss a beat when we go live. I go live every single day, and come walk with me wherever you are in the world. And if you're returning, make sure you say hello, and I know who you are and where you're from. And I love to meet my new friends that are walking with me and taking their wellness quest to another level. My name's Steve Klein. This is my wellness quest. I had some health issues, almost died taking Advil, ended up in the hospital, vomited blood. It went through me in two different ways. It was the closest feeling towards death I've ever had. Don't want anybody to experience that. And I was on Nexium for 10 years with lots of side effects, including bone loss. I found out about going to the dentist, getting an x-ray. The good news is I got off of it and started taking ginger and turmeric and muscadine, and found some naturopathic doctors blogging and talking about some of this high impact ginger, turmeric, muscadine, and it saved my life. So I've been on that ever since, and been sharing and hoping that this reaches many people, and that if you relate to this, this is for you, and love to hear your story as well. Anyway, big shout out to everybody. We hit 200 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Since I've been going live for about 3 months on here walking, I've been walking each and every day. I don't know that there won't be a day I won't go live. I'm not sure, but I'm pushing myself and taking my wellness at another level of commitment and accountability by coming on here on YouTube, and hoping that it reaches many of you guys to do the same thing, and that you start a station as well and take your wellness quest seriously. I do run a wellness quest group that is totally complimentary. The more the merrier. If you like to send me an email, you can. Love to join it. This Sunday is Father's Day, so we usually have them on Sundays. I'll probably pre-tape it and have it either air on Monday, and you can see some past ones on here as well, and what people are working on, whether it's weight loss or whether it's eating keto or paleo like I do with recipes, or it could be just being generally healthy, or it could be, let's say, you want to bulk up and do some weights. We have a whole community that shares, and the whole thing's complimentary, and it's amazing. So I love it. But to me, of course, I choose to, make daily choices and just to do better. And yes, of course, I'm working on weight and things like that from having a fatty liver. I found out about, and just to be healthy. But my priority is health first, and be able to have my mental clarity. And I feel like I get that from walking and eating right. And of course, be able to sleep better through the night, and no back pain, and, just lots of things, getting more things done during the day. I was just talking to a friend of mine, Ara, and he is going through a lot of stuff as I did. He lost his parents like I did, and he's dealing with a bunch of things. He's like, oh, I'm going to start walking. As I told him to come join me, he goes, I'll start walking soon once I get all this stuff done. And I told him, I said, look, we all have a lot of stuff to get done. So don't I. Life is chaos, right? Especially when you're self-employed. But I told him, I can't get any of it done unless I am doing this first to make me a priority. Everything else can really wait. And I told him, like I tell you guys, if you almost lost your life and you almost died, you wake up and realize that's the priority. Your health is your wealth. So I really think that's the most important thing. And other things are really second. We're all chasing money, chasing this, chasing that. I get it. And we all got to do that in this day and age where everything's so expensive. And I'm all about that. But at the same token, there's priorities. You can't replace your life. Hey there. Hello. What's up, Liam? Nice to see you. Meet you. And I'm in Boston. Let me know you're from. This is for adults only, 18 and above. So keep that in mind. And my avatar is my wellness quest. If you're working on your wellness and you want to come walk with me, you can, or just watch wherever you're in the world. I love to hear that, and love to hear what you're working on with your wellness journey as well. So anyway, with that said, I am prepping for my egg diet. I'm waiting I had to order this on Amazon. It was one of those specific orders, and you never know what you're going to get. There was different versions of a egg holder to boil your soft-boiled eggs, because of course, again, I can do that in a pan, but a lot of times I crack them. So it's a silicone one, right, with a longer stem to it. And again, hopefully it doesn't bounce around. So I've been waiting for it. It's coming by the end of the month. So what I plan on doing, because of the fatty liver, is choline, okay, which I do take as well, is a great ingredient to help a fatty liver. And you get that in really good eggs, like from soft-boiled eggs to like poached eggs. Again, I don't think I can make poached eggs. I know some little machineries you can get. I've been looking on Amazon, but I'm waiting for this silicone holder to come in that holds like 4 of them. Sorry about that. I was having a call coming in. I got to figure out how to block my calls when I'm on these lives. People just call me. I tell them always text me first, and they call me back again. When I don't answer, I hit decline. They call me back again. So sorry about that. So anyway, where was I? So I ordered this silicone container. Oh yeah, and the choline. So they say having 4 eggs a day that are soft boiled, right, is one of the most beneficial and the most amount that you need or more per day, right? And that's like doing an egg diet. I'm not going to eat anything else but that. Okay, that doesn't mean I'm going to have those eggs with toast. I'm not doing it. Okay, I'm not taking toast. I'm not taking potatoes. I'm not eating rice. Now, do I do it sometime? Rice is low glycemic, so sometimes I'll do that, but it's not keto. It's more like paleo. But the thing is, keto, sort of, I call it like a chemical diet, right? And I don't want to throw myself off. Sometimes I do when I go to that Brazilian restaurant, Foco de Chao. I might be there tomorrow once a week, and meaning I'll eat too much meat, right, over the good fats, but then I balance it out. But I'm still not going to eat those carbs, because one of the doctors I worked with a few years ago said to me, he said, Steve, if you eat, potatoes and you eat bread, you're better off having a Snickers bar. It turns that hard sugar. So, I got this fatty liver diagnosis after my mom passed, and I really believe it was from the stress. And, it does create that. She wanted me to eat with her, so I kind of broke my keto at that time, and I was very stressed out. So, anyway, and then after she passed, I was very in a bad place. It'll be 3 years in September. I can't believe it. Just flew right by. But with that said, so working on the fatty liver. So of course I take the high impact ginger turmeric muscadine, which helps with absorption, clearing up the gut. Okay, so when I'm going to be taking these eggs and this extra choline, it's going to do its job. I've already lost some weight just by walking these 5 miles, 10,000 steps, and if you've related to that, I encourage you as well too. And if you have a fatty liver, I'd love to hear from you as well. And just losing 5 to 10% of your body fat really does a big difference for that. Huge. So my walks started, years ago, but my walks in terms of the 10,000 miles into 10 miles a day started this past fall. There was an app that we all decided to do and use in the wellness quest called the Step Up app. I highly recommend it. There's a free version. There's a version you can upgrade. The free version's fine. And so if you're in a group, you can message each other and stuff. A little motivating. I find that YouTube is best for me because who wants to walk alone? People are listening to music or they're on the phone, whatever. And if that works for you, fine. For me, I like to chat and get it started. And when I'm done with the lives, I don't do the whole walk live. I'll actually make some phone calls with the person that called me twice just now wants to talk to me, and I'll get back to her when I'm done. So I kind of get a few things done, but I will do my 5 miles today, even though it's going to thunderstorm here. I don't know, it's kind of real windy and stuff, and I wanted to get this done and out of the way. But going back to the fatty liver and the choline, so moving your body, there's so many benefits to walking in general, but moving your body is great. By the way, you could have a fatty liver, right, or have intestinal fat, what they call skinny fat, skinny outside and fat on the inside. The other things to do, like I said, there's high impact ginger turmeric muscadine, works amazing because it absorbs everything and keeps the body moving. And changing your diet, right, or intermittent fasting like I'm doing right now. I haven't eaten today at all. I think I may go to Legal Seafood today, which is an amazing place. I got some seafood, some fish with nothing on it, cooked in butter, and probably a side of vegetables and butter, and maybe a salad with blue cheese. Those are good choices, right? When you go out and try to do keto. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And with that said, I also have a patch that helps with intestinal fat, and it's very natural, and it works pretty good. So I was reading, and I don't know these facts, but they say that choline and getting that up, right? And of course, like I said, I need my body to absorb the choline, right? And that's why I'm so on it with the ginger, turmeric, and muscadine, because when you have not eaten keto and you've eaten GMOs, which we all have, and or taken medications that are poison like I did, right? Or taken vaccinations as well, which I know we all need to do certain things, but there's side effects. Your gut is like driving your automobile over a bunch of nails. If you don't pull the nails out of the tire and patch the hole up, you get a flat tire. It has been damaged, and everybody's been damaged. Okay, believe me. That's why nutrition is so tough. And if you go to PubMed, don't believe me, go to pubmed.gov and look up any disease from 1990 to 2026. Punch it in, it's through the roof. Your body's not absorbing. So I know I want to get this choline into my system with the best eggs and the supplements and all that. But I also know I have to increase my ginger, turmeric, and muscadine to do so, to clean it up, to get the absorption in there. So it absorbs it and makes this happen. And sometimes, not just changing the diet up, I'm probably going to make a turmeric ginger tea, open up the capsules. This is high impact stuff, guys, that was like independently lab tested not once, but 2 times, meaning it's the whole root cooked at a low heat, even the soil. A lot of stuff on the market is not. They say it is, and you really can't always believe the independent test, right? And you kind of have to do your own due diligence. A lot of times they found out that the ginger and turmeric was dyed with rice, okay, on the lab testing. Can you believe that crap? So we don't know what really is what things are unless you do your own research and have your own facts, right? And I can tell you that so many people have had results of what I'm doing because, and I can tell you after almost dying, obviously here I am, right? And each day I'm fighting to be well and to reach my message out to people, and because we all can support each other, educate each other, and why would we not, right? I had a mentor that saved my life. He passed away in parasites. He lived in Japan, and it was god awful. He was younger than me, and he passed away around my mom passed away around the same time. It was a very bad time for me, but I saw him in the hospital in Utah, and some things were good in the hospital, but they treat people in other ways. You're under their care, like my mom. I had no rights, okay? And, that's a whole nother story. So, anyway, all we can do is the best we can do. And each day, be thankful. And each day, educate yourself, right? And think for yourself and get another opinion or get the full picture. So, people have this really misconception that supplements are like drugs where you take it and it does X, Y, and Z. No, it doesn't. You have to correct everything, and it takes a lot longer, right? So the choline of the eggs, and of course I buy eggs that are like cage free and they're organic and they have all the different things on it that you look up, and some are better than others, of course. And we were told before that, oh, don't eat the I just cut myself. We were told before that don't eat the yellows of the eggs. Now we know that's not true, okay? So lots of misinformation, lots of stuff that people are telling you that, some people say keto's not good and this and that. You know what? Do some more research. Start watching or look up the magic pill on YouTube. Okay, look at the Charlie Foundation. I spoke to the guy that runs that. His son was autistic. He's a normal kid today because of keto. Okay, he's got all kinds of interesting things. So do your own due diligence, get your facts straight, okay, and think for yourself. So choline. So going back to that. So how are my eggs going to work for me if they don't absorb? They're not. Okay, they're not. So my gut has issues. So doesn't yours. I almost died. I vomited blood. It went through me in two different ways. I have a hiatal hernia. My career is I'm a balloon artist. I mouth inflate balloons by mouth. Okay, and I have another station on that called Mr. Balloon Wizard. You can check me out. So that pressure of those balloon inflating by mouth created me to have a hiatal hernia. Okay, and that's what I have from that pressure. Okay, it's a very specific thing. It's actually common with what I do, more common than people think. So anyway, doing something fun almost killed me, right? So with that said, we have to understand what's happening, and we have to make those decisions to daily think and think things through and stop listening to everybody. Everybody wants to influence you with what they think. They're all the expert. Well, good for them, including doctors, right? A lot of doctors don't know crap about nutrition. They're barely trained on it. So do I tell you not to listen to your doctor? No, I never said that. What I say is get another opinion or get a doctor that's a DO. It looks at my doctor is amazing. She looks at all my supplements and takes notes. I didn't know that. And then go to a naturopath. If you don't believe me, I went to one next town over from me. That cost me some money. He muscle tested everything on my belly button and he did different herbs what my body likes it or not, rejects it, and what I need. And I didn't tell him what was wrong with me because I knew I had the fatty liver at the time. He knew. He told me, and that's what I was waiting for. I wanted to get confirmation, right, from a naturopath, and I did. So all good stuff. And like I said, each day is just keeping it moving. Each day is making that decision. And you know what? If you can have a friend or two to join you to, walk, go live, so be it. If you create your own YouTube station walking just alone, let me know. I want to join it. Okay. We'll support each other. So that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, super excited. Again, big shout out, you guys. Thank you for subscribing. I started this channel during the lockdown, and it seemed like things were being blocked or something. It was really weird. I would put things on Facebook about ginger, turmeric, and muscadine. They put me in Facebook jail telling me I was talking about medicine. I'm like, what are you talking about? I never even mentioned that, okay? And I was like, wow. And I tried messaging them that this is wrong. They didn't care. So since I've been walking live, my message is getting further, but it seemed like the station was being blocked on so many levels. And I'm like, I'm not talking about anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? But interesting of the medical world, right? Interesting of big pharma. That's all I'm going to say. Um, that's funny. I look like Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. I also find good comedy on this. Some of the trolls you have, but you know what? It helps my station. The more views I have, I don't care what you say. I just, my avatar is positiveness, and my avatar is reaching out to the ones that want to hear it, and you kind of have to go with the flow. I'm an entertainer, so nothing bothers me. I'm kind of like whatever. It's been kind of amusing in some of these things that messages yesterday too that people were saying. I'm just like, oh my god, you guys are funny. I don't know if they're bots or AI or just stupid people having fun. I don't know. All good, but loving it. It's great. But anyway, so keeping it moving, keeping tracking, right? And, going back to my station of hitting the 200 people, I think it took, in a sense, on this one a little longer than my other station are taking, but it's okay. It's helping me get through stuff, and I'm reaching the right people, and that's the point. And the right people are joining the station and joining the quest in terms of sharing their information. It's like cream rises to the top, right? Same concept. But, your health is your wealth. If you don't take it seriously, shame on you, okay? It's your choice, and I understand that. But after almost dying, I can tell you I don't want anybody to feel what I went through. It's not fun. And I'm just feeling really good, and feels great to do the 5 miles plus at the end of it. You're like, wow, my body hurts a little bit, but boy, do I feel good. You hit that mattress, you're out completely in a deeper sleep. It's amazing. And the intermittent fasting again. I was a little hungry this morning. I drank some water. Maybe my body was thirsty. I'm not hungry now. I haven't eaten all day. It's almost 1. So I probably will, like I said, go get a good meal today, this afternoon. And that'll probably be it. Maybe I'll have a snack later on with some nuts or something. We'll see. I tend to like some nuts that are a little higher in carbs. I know that's not perfect. I love the cashews are like the highest. And then I also like those pistachios. I got the shellless ones, and those are like dangerous because it's like eating chips. You want them, but you have to have some little treats sometimes, I think, too. And those carbs are a little more natural. I do stay away from like carrots, which is natural sugar, and certain things like that for sure. But sugar to me is worse in a way. Although some of the natural carbs turn to sugar, I get it, but not as bad, right? So everything in moderation, just, thinking about, what I'm going to have for food today, but I think that's what I'm going to do, and it'll be great. And how about you? What are you working on? Are you in a low carb diet? Are you watching, your recipes, or when you're going out to eat, that they don't have sugar or carbs? Are you working on keto, paleo, or do you have a gluten issue, a gluten allergy? We were on the call on our wellness call on Sunday, and Lucy, who has been a longtime family friend, her child is in a lot of pain when they eat wheat. And then Blanca, who's another friend who comes to my balloon convention, California, said her child was the same way. It was a gluten issue and had to start eating no gluten. And the stuff has messed us all up, guys. It's messed us all up. So absorption is key. And watching every little thing you do, not perfectly, but enough, makes a difference. And that's what I can tell you. So thank you so much, everybody, for hitting 200 without you guys. It didn't happen. I appreciate that. It was funny when I hit 200 yesterday. Somebody unsubscribed and somebody else subscribed. So funny. But again, it's one of those things that you just go through it, and the ones that are here. You want your avatar to be right. So you only want the people to subscribe that are really interested. Otherwise, why bother? But it helps you with views. A lot of people are funny about YouTube. They think that the subscribers matter. They do, but your views matter. We have over 25,000 views, which is great. So I so appreciate people watching. I just pray that whatever level of commitment you're going to make to yourself and to joining me, that it really makes you take your wellness seriously, and makes you realize that your health is your wealth and you have one life to live, and take it seriously. It should be the priority over anything else, and nothing else really matters. It really doesn't. So money comes and goes. Issues, the house, you got to clean it up. I get it. Dust keeps, keep it moving so you get everything else done. Make your priorities straight. It's going to rain here. Like I said, it's kind of dim, but it's really windy every day. Nothing's perfect, especially where I live in New England. They say wait 5 minutes and the weather will change. So true. So I challenge you to make the commitment to come walk with me wherever you're in the world. Yes, I'm on a track. You may not have that in your area. It's okay. Whatever you do, you do. I've walked in different places, and I do walk here a lot because it's my town. It's easy, and I just want to show people that I'm committed with my busy life, and you can too, is my point. So subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know what you're working on, if this relates to you. I look forward to going to 250 with you guys, 250 subscribers with your help. And if you'd like to join the Wellness Quest, send me an email. It's totally complimentary with your full name, where you're from, what you want to work on, and I'll get back to you. We'll have a chat. And if you'd like to do a wellness survey that goes through hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar, and digestion, it was made by 500 naturopaths. It kind of speaks to you. It's a really great way to track your wellness journey, and that's complimentary as well. Just want to help people since I was helped and I have my life saved. With that said, everybody, you guys have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow, and thanks for watching, everybody. So appreciate it.